today, guys. We're back. It's the Young Kingz podcast, and I'm super excited to talk to you guys today about rapper comparisons to their NBA or NFL counterpart. We got some hot takes, but we're ready to debate them with you guys. So yeah, we'll probably just jump right into it. But remember, hit the like button, subscribe, and keep those crowns on. So you're a young king or queen. We got 5 rappers we're gonna compare for both. We got J. Cole, Chance the Rapper, Kanye West, DaBaby, and Travis Scott. We might have some other ones, just like honorable mentions that might be fun, but for now we're gonna stick to those 5. Kellen, you want to start us off with your J. Cole comp?
Alright. My J. Cole comp is Kyrie Irving.
Interesting.
That is
Interesting.
So, I say that because he left playing with LeBron to be his own star. And I felt like that was kind of similar to like J. Cole's album that went platinum for like no features. Just like being his own guy. I don't know, just doing his thing. And like, I feel like we all know Kyrie Irving's like one of the best point guards in the NBA. For some reason, like, including myself, I really hate Kyrie Irving, And I feel like a lot of people like recognize J. Cole as like up there, but like a lot of people like don't like him that much.
That's fair.
So I feel like that's kind of why. What do you think?
I didn't know people don't like J. Cole.
Yeah.
I feel like
I haven't heard of
I
anybody not
hate
like
J. Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not his music.
Like,
Maybe they just have different taste in music. So
Yeah.
They don't like rap, maybe. Or like his style of rap.
I guess, yeah. Like I know my brother's not a fan of J. Cole.
Yeah.
My J. Cole comparison for at least the NBA is probably Kawhi Leonard. And I feel like that might not be that hot of a take, but they're both kind of low-key. They don't really have a presence outside of basketball and rap. As well as, like, obviously they're one of the best, I don't know if anyone will definitively say they are the best, because it doesn't always blow you away.
I don't know. No, I'm kidding.
And I think similar, like how, he had that early platinum success, no features. Kawhi, he beat 2 super teams, It's like he took down...
Stopped the 3-peat twice.
Yeah, he stopped 2 3-peats against 2 super teams. The Warriors one kind of has an asterisk with all the injuries, but I think, I also think, they're both respected peers and opponents.
I had the same one.
Kawhi Leonard.
It's the only, like, you kind of said everything I was gonna say. I think the only thing I'd add is just, like, Kawhi is not gonna catch LeBron and KD the same way Cole isn't gonna catch Kendrick or Drake.
Next artist we got is Chance the Rapper. Why don't you start this one, Jared?
For his NBA, I compare it to Devin Booker.
Devin Booker. Okay.
I think they're both pretty young
like that.
still. They both kind of got a lot of hype still.
Yeah.
They both can put up big numbers. And I said how the big day was a flop. Devin Booker's been on the Suns, so they both kind of
As a team.
Yeah, they both know what losing is like. So they're both like elite features. I don't know if Devin Booker can win being the best player on his team, but I think if he was a 2.
He'd get another pretty unreal too.
Yeah.
Another star.
Yeah. So like Chance can have a good song, but I think he kills his features.
His features definitely help separate him. For me, my NBA comparison to Chance is Derrick Rose. I don't like basing this off location, but for this one, both Chicago kind of helps. But well liked and respected by peers, And same thing, the early success, youngest MVP, he had ass rap coloring book. But the middle and the end's been a little rough for both of them. But you still want them to do good is the thing. It's not like he just fell off and you're like, yes, But it's kind of like you want both to produce the same level of music they once did because you liked it so much. Same for Derrick Rose, you want him to be as good as he was.
You could argue though that Derrick Rose is maybe better in certain ways.
I think he is better in certain ways, and I guess you could say Chance might not be getting better. I get that, but like Derrick Rose definitely got better in terms of like a larger skill set.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get.
So you don't think
there's a
Chance
little-
could get better? Like his next album, you think it would be just as bad as the Big
there's
Day?
no way.
Okay,
It has to be better.
And I think regardless, though, as he's been making more music, he must be getting a better understanding of his sound, you know, and
I hope so.
I hope so too. But you know, I like to compare those 3 Grammys. You got the 1 MVP and solid years, but that's just my take. I guess if
I have some of the same reasoning, but the player I picked is kind of interesting. I said Chance is like Lonzo Ball.
interesting.
So he was like super highly touted, like coming to the NBA. You know, he was the number 2 overall pick. I could have said Markel too, I guess.
Markel's a bigger flop than that.
Yeah, that's fair. But like in the summer league, he was like one of the first rookies ever to like have a triple double, like 36 points or something like that. And then he went to the Lakers. You know, he was supposed to be really good, and there's a lot of hope for him. And it did pretty bad.
But Lonzo is his own rapper.
Everybody see me ballin'.
That's true, Lonzo.
Yeah.
That's true. But then now, like, after he did like really bad, and part of it was the franchise, I feel. But he's in New Orleans, and he's kind of can get back to doing his own thing and being pretty good. I feel.
Yeah. My only issue, I just don't know if Lonzo ever had the same level of early success that like Chance did.
I think it wasn't the success for me in my head, but it was like the expectation of Lonzo. Like I feel like the expectation we talked about it like for the Big Day was like really high, and then like it was not that good. So like I feel like Lonzo, especially with all the hype from his dad and like all the scouts and everyone like expecting him to be like the next big point guard in the NBA, he like didn't live up to that.
Yeah.
You both said Juju.
Yeah, Juju Smith-Schuster. I feel like that's on the dot.
Yeah, it's just because they both have early success. They kind of fell off this past season. Chance had that flop of an album.
Yeah. Acid rap, coloring book to, what is it? It's a Good Day or something. What is it?
The Big Day.
The Big Day.
Yeah.
Do you have a Chance comparison for the NFL? Or?
I don't, but the Juju one makes the most sense.
I just want to add to the Juju one. I don't know if it's but they just have that similar childish swag, you know? It's like fun for them.
That's true. They both have really likable personalities.
Yeah, like you like them.
I love
and
Juju.
you want them
I like all his
to do it.
interviews and like
And yeah,
goes back to
same
USC and
thing.
stuff.
You know, he needs pieces around. Like now, like we said, Chance kills his features, but he kind of has to be featured. His songs on his own don't do good.
Yeah.
As much as if he's with someone or someone's featuring with him. You know, we're gonna jump in now to Kanye West. I'll start this one.
Alright.
I'll start with the NBA one. My Kanye West comparison is Kevin Durant. And obviously, I think there's undeniable talent, you know. And early Kanye, early Kevin Durant, they were both pretty well liked. Until, you know, Durant moved to the Warriors. And, you know, Kanye West started dating Kim, started hanging with Trump. So that kind of like hurt their public image. I think both are it's kind of obvious they don't care. Although I think KD, it seems like he cares a little more. Their social media is both also an issue with them. Like they get themselves into trouble so much with their social media. With, you know, KD having his burners and people like Amber Rose saying, you know, they're sticking fingers in Kanye's butt sometimes. Just social media hurts those two. Just hurts those two. But yeah, you hate them kind of as a person, but you love their talent, I think.
I guess. I like KD.
I like KD too.
Yeah,
I'm not saying I dislike KD.
Yeah, no, but like definitely the argument makes sense. I feel. I have a different NBA
Okay,
one.
go for the NBA one. Yeah.
I said he's like Carmelo Anthony.
That's kind of a hot
You gotta, you gotta sell me, man.
Okay,
you gotta
okay,
sell
okay,
me because
okay.
this hat's been inching over. We're just gonna put it on the side for now.
Alright. So I feel like, at least in terms of Melo, it was in my head like the old Melo. It's like really, really good, you know, like back in Denver, back in like New York, and now he's kind of just this random guy. And I feel like, at least for me, as a newer fan of rap compared to you guys. I feel like new fans of rap don't know that Kanye was like really good back in the day. As the same for Mello. Like, people forget how good Mello was back in the day, I feel. And now he's kind of just like this random guy playing basketball for the Portland Trailblazers, you know?
That's fair.
Yeah, and I just feel like it's the whole like old Mello, new Mello, and like Mello still has that mentality of like I'm still the best, you know?
I feel like similar to like what we've said before. I just don't know if that same level of success was there for Mello as it was for Kanye.
Oh, I don't know.
And like even Mello, as good as he was still good on the Knicks, and he still wasn't that light.
He never like won, but you gotta think like he's the only player to start for the USA national team for the past 4 Olympics. Like
I'm not saying he ain't cold.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude is cold.
I feel like
that take was just kind of hot. You know?
I feel like I don't know. I just think that
I get it though.
Yeah.
I see some similarities at least.
You know, and like I feel like he couldn't Milo couldn't find a job because he has that I don't know, like I'm a starter, I'm still the best kind of thing, and like
Okay.
I don't know if that applies to Kanye, but I feel like Kanye still has that kind of mentality, and maybe he's not.
How about you?
Yeah, they had us the first half, I'm not gonna lie.
You got. You got.
I don't know if that sold me, but
yeah. But we'll just go into the NFL comparison for Kanye, and you can leave that off.
Yeah, I compare it to AB.
Amen.
Just 'cause, I mean, maybe I'm a little biased too. I think AB is the best receiver in our generation.
I could kind of agree with that, honestly.
The same way, I think Kanye is the greatest artist of our generation.
Yeah, artists.
Maybe, not rapper.
Yeah, but
just as a straight up
I get
artist.
that.
Mhm.
I get that for sure.
And they're both pretty crazy. And AB and Kanye, I think they both started off pretty like regular guys.
They were pretty under the radar.
Yeah.
Like, it was a kind of a modest success story for both.
That makes
The
sense.
fame kind
Maybe
of
it was
got to
like
them.
a 5th round pick,
Sixth
6th
round,
round pick.
Yeah. But as of late, they've both been wilding out.
Yeah.
I like Kanye's new stuff.
Yeah.
But him as a person, it's pretty wild to see all the stuff he says and like what he's doing.
Yeah.
It's one of those things, like their talent is so undeniable. So you like love the talent. Like I say this a lot around us. Like for AB, you want him in your huddle, but you don't want him in your locker room.
Oh yeah.
And I think with Kanye, it's kind of similar. Like you'd love if you were just another artist, you want him on your song because that dude's gonna make the song better in some ways. But I don't know if you want to have him in your circle. It's like he might bring a little too much public attention to you. And I like our comparison we made a little bit on off the air between Kanye and AB to Juju and Chance as well, because Chance kind of got his success with Kanye, same way Juju kind of had to shine with Antonio, and then both have kind of went their separate ways, and we've seen the results
Weird
of that.
places right now.
Yeah. Alright, let's just jump into the baby then, Kevin. You can lead us off if you want.
Well, you kind of mentioned earlier, but I said the baby's like Trae Young.
Sure. I have the same.
Well, you do.
I think I'm gonna go with the same.
Okay, yeah. I just said I feel like we've talked about how all of the baby songs kind of sound the same. He has the same flow.
Let's go.
Yeah, like he does the same thing, but like it's still a hit maker, you know.
That song cracks me up. That one, he's like, oh, they said I couldn't switch the flow up,
Yeah.
and then he does the same thing. He just kept going with it, and I was still waiting for the flow to switch.
Yeah.
I remember when I first heard that Kirk album, I thought it was just one long song. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know there were different songs playing.
So like I feel like he does have that singular flow, but like he's still like in the charts and like he has like a ton of hits.
New to the game, successful, talent.
Yeah.
He has talent. We can't deny that. Like he's got bars, and Trae Young, man, he's good with the assists. I think the baby kind of kills his features too a lot of times. So
I just think that Trae Young, like he's also, I guess people have like criticized him for like being so good, but also the Hawks being so bad.
Yeah, there's just something missing with Trae Young though.
Yeah.
Like when you compare him to like Luka,
Yeah.
Luka seems like he's kind of a complete superstar.
Yeah,
but
for
like
sure.
Trae Young just seems like he's missing something.
Yeah, but he's still putting up the numbers, you know, like being an all-star this year as a starter, right?
He's just the defense or
Yeah.
something. I feel like his defense bugs me.
Oh, yeah.
Trae Young.
Yeah.
But,
It's kind of empty stats.
Yeah, yeah,
It's the same with like the baby just makes big numbers off like
yeah,
club bangers.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
For football, you got a football one for the baby?
Yeah,
I have one. I wonder if it's the same.
I don't think so. Mine is kind of close to your Giannis pick. Comparing to Lamar Jackson.
I have him as Lamar Jackson as well.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah, I said they're both. Oh,
I think this one matches a lot, in my
Yeah.
opinion. Yeah,
the
yeah,
baby's a hit maker. Lamar's a highlight machine.
yeah.
They both are kind of limited by their skill set.
Singular flow to like.
Just running. The baby was probably the MVP of 2019 in the rap game.
He definitely
That's
hit
fair.
the charts
Yeah,
a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he really blew up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
Same way, like he had a pretty crazy rise when
Yeah.
Suge came out. Is that what it's called? I don't know. The Blue Album. Like
Oh, yeah,
He was
yeah.
Suge, the one where he's going.
he was like getting attention. Similar like Lamar, people were watching his rookie year.
Yeah,
But when Kurt came out, I think is when he blew up.
crazy, yeah.
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 Damn,
Sure.
y'all are really on the same wavelength, though.
Yeah. To our last one, Travis Scott. Kelly, why don't you kick it off?
Alright, so I said my comparison to Travis Scott is James Harden.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously for the Houston connection, but the same way that, like, Travis found his way, like, under Kanye, I think, like, James kind of did that behind Kevin Durant.
Yeah. Kevin
Russell
Durant's
Westbrook
Kanye
and
West too. That's
OKC.
all the better. That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
better. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. You know, and I just feel like they both like rose to stardom, and now they're like at the top of their game in like their respective, you know, industries.
Yeah. I definitely think the same. I hate doing the location
Yeah,
but again, it adds
makes
to
sense.
it. Both have a strong fashion sense off the court too. Travis Scott's got his own shoe lines and his own clothing brand, so the fashion
I
thing.
saw that.
The beard's iconic.
The beard,
the
yeah,
braids
beard
are
and
iconic.
braids,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Why not? And again, like, I don't think anyone's ever gonna argue James Harden is like, he's the best all-around player and all that. Some people might say he's the best, scorer.
Kind of like MVP.
He might be
year,
the MVP
you know? Yeah.
caliber year. He
Yeah.
has one this year again.
Yeah,
But yeah, and I like James Harden is a facilitator, and Travis Scott, he kind of hits a lot with the features. So yeah, I don't know if you have a different one for the NBA.
That's funny. I was debating between James Harden and Russ.
Right.
went
I
with-
did look at Russ
I went
too.
with
It's the
Westbrook.
fashion. The
Oh, you went with
fashion
Westbrook?
sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically for everything you guys said.
yeah,
I just said because they both have really high energy.
yeah.
That was the thing with Harden. I don't know if he has the same energy and like
Yeah.
excitement as Russ.
Russ got that.
Yeah.
Everyone gets everyone.
That's
excited,
that's
you
the
know?
only thing. Yeah, that kind of threw
Harden's
me off. I was
pretty-
thinking Russ
yeah.
because
Monotone.
bring that energy. Like Travis Scott's one of the best performers.
Yeah.
And like, if you don't like Westbrook, how he gets those numbers, but like, I don't know, man. When you watch him play, his dunks
Pretty freaking
nasty,
exciting. Yeah,
I've
seen some of the clips of like Travis concerts. He goes nuts, man.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Russell
pretty-
Westbrook was a tough one.
Yeah, I think that's cool.
We'll run through some honorable mentions now. I have one for ASAP Rocky.
Probably have the same one.
Yeah, it's Odell Beckham Jr. I
Yeah.
feel like that's just they're like spitting images, like kind of pretty boys.
Yeah.
Both the talent's there though. Good at performing, good talent. New York,
Yeah.
do the location again.
Yeah,
Like
Fashion.
Rocky, yeah, fashion. Rocky kind of brought, some life back to Harlem for the rap game, and Odell definitely brought life back to New York at the time.
football. Yeah.
I can bounce off that one. Because I compared Landry to ASAP Ferg.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Just the
Yeah.
sidekick.
Yeah.
But
Interesting.
they're both pretty similar.
Yeah, and there's a part of me that thinks, sometimes this guy might be better.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I like that.
Those are good comparisons.
Yeah.
I like that.
Did you do any more?
That's all I kind of got.
I did Post Malone.
Post
for
Malone was a
both.
struggle. I tried to do it, but I'm
First
interested.
one for both.
Yeah, for the
That's tough,
NFL did Kittle. Just because, like, I
Okay.
think Post Malone's like a he can sing and rap the same way Kittle can block and receive.
Okay.
Okay.
And like, they're really well liked.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For the same reason, I did him with Klay Thompson. Klay's a two-way player.
I kind of like the Clay one.
Yeah.
I kind of like the Clay one.
I think just looking at Post Malone, it's hard for me to compare him to like a professional athlete. You know what I
Right,
mean?
because he's kind of a homeless dude.
He's just like
Homeless dude that can sing.
having a good
Like,
time. Yeah.
yeah.
That makes sense.
It was tough because
I like
because
the
it
Kittle
seemed
one more because I feel like everyone loves Kittle. I don't know if
Yeah.
everyone loves Klay Thompson,
Yeah, I just...
but like the versatility, I understand. Yeah.
He's like big in China, right?
He is.
He's like super famous
for-
over there.
Oh yeah, with his shoes.
The Anta
The Anta
KTs.
kit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. That's pretty good.
Let us know what you guys think, though. If you guys, we did those 5 guys again. It was J. Cole, Chance, Kanye, DaBaby, and Travis Scott. If you guys have similar ones, let us know. Put it in the comments. If you have different ones, we want to know that too, because we didn't all agree on all of it. Thank you for watching, guys. We hope you guys enjoyed it. Drop a like, subscribe, drop some comments, and yeah, have a good day. Yeah.
Peace.